Okay guys, before we get into the main business of this video, yeah, you may have noticed at first that this isn't Urban Rivals, this is Fantasy Rivals. New Year's Eve I got given a code for the beta and I've been playing on it ever since, and I have to admit that I was wrong on a few things I said about this before I got to play it. I kept saying, yeah, it's good, but you know, I just hope it isn't going to be a cheap version of, well, not a cheap version, but a cheap copy of UR, and I shall eat my words, because whilst it does have its similarities with its urban predecessor, it's actually very different in a lot of ways, and we should be talking about that whilst I go on to training. I'm going to go on to training because there's no time limit on your cards. And I also want to show how stupid the AI can be. First off, you always come to this screen, and more often than not it will show the two starting cards. As you can see, we have Pillar of the Empire and we have Le of the Shadow. Please forgive me if I get some of the names wrong in terms of the factions, because I'm still getting used to it. I was calling the Shadow Geist for some reason for the first couple of days, so anyway, this is how things work out to start off with. You get given two cards in your deck and you get to pick one. Now I find this is helpful because it can help you set up these bonuses, but it's also quite hindering in a way, because it's like, at least with UR, all your cards were available to you in your hand from the offset. So sometimes when you're playing here, you find yourself waiting for a particular card. Right, I am doing the heal mission, and I've got two Empire, so I'm going to get Celia here. Celia is useful. Okay, she has. Now, I know a lot of people, if we were playing UR, would think 3's a good minimum. Okay, you're only taking 1 damage, but 3's a good minimum. Yeah. 3 is quite a common damage in this game at the moment, so, but we're not. Oh, it's gone to our English. It said defeat before, which is French for defeat, but as you can see, we have the introduction of defeat heal cards. Something that hasn't been done in UR before. But yeah, we want it for a heal because, well, it's useful. Because back when you were playing UR, you'd just be putting loads and loads of pills on your heal, so you got it. Here, we can just lose. And this is what happens, it goes to the battle screen. I seriously thought the CPU would chuck a load of pills on, because sometimes it does. It has thrown the whole 12 pills on the first card before, and I was like, what was the point of that? Now, I could go in and use Lars defend attack with his defend ability. Yeah, cards that attack second can have special abilities now, and courage has become attacker. We'll use Sarnik because I want to get his poison in there. Let's use Yusu's first. Okay, I don't think you're going to use that many pills on, so we'll just do that. Watch them have put loads of pills on now. Now, something I would like to point out that didn't happen here. I've noticed that when I've been fighting, abilities will appear scratched off. Now, I thought that was maybe some weird glitch or SOA gone crazy, but no, sometimes it will do that as a bit of a warning that if, say like you have a defeat ability, if that's scratched out, that means you've won the round. And if, you know, had the poison been scratched out, I would have known, right, I've definitely lost. We're going to put Lars in there, and hopefully we'll end up with an Empire in the hand already. Let's use Pillar, because you haven't got your bonus active. Oh, something I would like to point out. I don't think I've got any... Oh wait, yes, I can point it out after this match. I'll just go with you. I had to rely on this card so much when I was given the minus op mana mission. As you can see, it's been scratched out. I don't know why I keep pointing at the screen. You can't see my finger, you can only see my cursor. And the good thing about training is that they're relatively quick to pick a card. So I'm not waiting for opponents. I would do ELO, but I'm still leveling up some cards at the moment, so I need some really... and I want to get more gems for training, so I need some really stupid AI mistakes. As you can... This isn't where I wanted to go initially, but as you can see, these are the cards I have yet to level up. Yeah, I'd like to point out that as UR had the, you know, the bronze and the silver and the gold on the where the card name was to depict their rareness, we have that's bronze. I haven't got a silver, but that's like a silver. You've got gold, which are like the rare cards, and then you've got this. Now this isn't pink. It has been confirmed that this is supposed to be platinum. But then, you know, if you've watched other videos of... oh, come on, don't do this. Ah, there we are. If you've watched other videos of Fantasy Rivals, you'll know some of this stuff because people point out to you. That's not where I wanted to go. Collection. Nah. This is only like this because I was looking at my Spectres before. Spectres like my clan. But I am growing quite fond of the Alliance because I love the little twiddly music bit that plays when they win. This is the card I wanted to look at. Bellerin. Now. You see here, that is not the Alliance emblem. But what I wanted to show was an example of a card who gets a bonus from a different faction. And there are quite a few cards whose bonus will rely on different factions. It's I think there's a card called Chileda or something. I really can't remember what her name is, but she's in the Abyss. And I think if she's with Spectre or Shadow, her bonus is -2 op mana, minimum 0. And that's another thing. If we look on Bellerin again, 0 is possible. It is possible to bring your opponent's attack down to 0. It is possible to bring their damage and power to 0. Some cards will have 0 as an initial damage, which surprised me quite a bit, but if they don't have like their bonus active, or you think, oh, I can get around their ability, not the end of the world if they win, you can pull some good bluffs and cause your opponent to do absolutely no damage to you. Or I've had opponents use 0 damage against me before and I've just thrown Bellerin in. And she's just like done no damage they've done no damage whatsoever, and I've ended up with 2 extra life for like nothing. Should we go back to playing, because that's what I wanted to point out. How are we doing for time? 10 minutes. I think we can have 2 more matches. Oh wait, no, it's not sorry, I keep forgetting this isn't the this isn't the new cam studio, this is the old one that I transferred from my old netbook, so the Limit is half an hour. We've got Sarnek and Romulo, I think his name is. Yep, both from the Shadow. Oh, that is going to be useful. I am not going to call him Gongo, I'm just going to call him FR Griezzo, because that's what he basically is. He reminds me of Griezzo so much, and I want him. I'm going to buy him. I did say to myself, I'm not going to go Shadow, because I thought they were a bit of an insult, really. I'm like, oh yeah, you know, just go with the whole thing that gypsies are evil. That's how I felt what they were saying anyway with the Shadow, but no, my mind's changed now. I do want the Shadow. Shadow and Spectre, those are going to be my two clans, but Spectre will remain to my heart the closest. You can tell that's Fudge's artwork. It's nice to see. It is nice to see that some of the established UR artists like John Sign, Julian Carrot, that's Fudge by the way, Faladay, Sabrina Thorvin, they've all come together to do some brilliant artwork, and there's some new artists as well, and I think the names have been disguised for the time being. Because it's said that Fraggle has done some of the artwork, and I'm like, Fraggle's not an artist, surely. But anyway, I know who I'm using. Oh, and I can do it as well. Actually, no. No. I want to get that poison damage in, don't I? Boom. Oh, I can just let this go if I wanted to. You only one pilled, didn't you? Oh well. Oh, I need to stop saying pills. That's the worst thing about this. I keep forgetting that this is mana, not pills. By the way, for those who are wondering if this is going to be like a big major thing, this is the first FR video I'm going to do until the game goes live, and then I can get some better cards. You know, just actually have the cards that I want, factions and stuff. We'll do this for the time being. I'm not scared by any of their power or abilities or damage. As you can see here, Delm is another example of different faction bonus. Yep, I knew this was going to happen. 12 pill. Oh, damn it! 12 mana. Right, you know how I said pills bomb? Well, this is going to be mana surge. That was a 12 pill mana surge, if I ever did see one. But we can really cause some damage now if we wanted to. Sorry, I was just calculating stuff in my head. Right, I've won this round. I don't think there's any way you're going to get 8 damage on me. No, so... Now, the unusual thing is... the, how they've dealt with heal and poison. Because in UR, you'd have to wait a turn before, you know, the poison kicked in or the heal kicked in. Now this is automatic. You won't be able to tell because we've already reached the maximum, but had we gone down to 9 life, say, we'd have gone straight up to 10 because it's automatic for some reason. I'm surprised my heal mission didn't go up then. Because even if you don't actually gain the points, it's still classed as heal a certain amount of times. Which is really weird. Oh, it did go up. I'm 7 out of 25 now. Right. I'm going to do one more match, but I'm going to change my deck. Just to show you the whole deck build screen thing. The thing is, right, first off, when you create a new deck, you have to think of a name straight away. So, and you're given 32 characters, so we just give it something really random like video deck. Just wanted, you know what, I'm gonna make a deck combining Spectre. Well, I figured since my username is Biagio de Buio, I might as well put Biagio on my deck, surely. Ah. It does it in reverse alphabetical order. Oh, that's strangely weird. And we'll put in... I haven't really seen much of the Drakens, so we'll put them in. Now I thought that it had to go up to 28 exactly. Turns out I was wrong. You have a maximum of 28, which means even if you managed to get them at this point in time, you couldn't have a deck full of 5 stars. I think the closest I've ever got to star-wise is either 24 or 25. You're not the character I was thinking of. No, it's someone else. That's Alachia is, I think, is one of their leaders. Well, that's not the card I was thinking of in terms of the mana. And we'll go for Draken first. And Stowe has honestly got a chin that could take anyone out. I'm just saying. Okay. We lost that, but no biggie. They're gonna send Owen out. It's not Garno, because he's poison at the end of the day. I do like Garno's final form though. It's charming in a weird fish way. Oh, oh, have you got a Spectre as well? Bloody typical. we could be dead. One life for me, does one die? I can take this to a draw if this goes my way. Haha, yes! Now, had I put the Fury on the manor, I'd have probably lost. Because that's what happens. Miho luck, isn't it? I wonder if we can level anyone up at the moment. Evolve. Yes, we can. Let's go with Tenor. I can show you the they have like flavor text more than a bio like you are. Return to, they have a shiz ton of archers in that faction. They honestly do. Ah, you can't go forward. Evolution, please, Maestro. Oh yeah, I do know who that is. Tenor, I bet that comes from Tenacity or something like that. But anyway, that's it for this Fantasy Rivals video. As I said, I'll probably get right into it once the game is released live, and I'll have lost all these cards, because that's what happens. But since I've done the 100 matches, I'll get 100 credits. So, anywho, I shall see you guys next time for Urban Rivals video, and see you later.